Good morning.
Good morning. Here we are with Dr. Clark Fobian. He's the president of the American Veterinary Medical Association, and he's in the Hotel San Juan in Isla Verde, Puerto Rico, at the convention for the doctors and surgeons of Puerto Rico. Now, what is a veterinarian doing in Puerto Rico at a convention for doctors?
This is a very unique meeting, as you're indicating, because this is a convention, and I will anglicize these terms, of the Puerto Rican Medical Association, as you indicated, the physicians. And involved in it is the Puerto Rican Veterinary Medical Association. And this is a collaborative, we've had one day of collaborative sessions between these two groups on the One Health concept.
So, and this is the first time I think that the Puerto Rico College of Doctors and Surgeons has done something like this with the veterinarians on the island. So we're doing double by bringing you in also from on a national level, and the local people are working here. And this new thing that we have not really heard about here, which is called One Health.
You're correct, Eliza, and that is what intrigued the leadership on the continental United States of the American Veterinary Medical Association, that this seemed to be a unique meeting where physicians were interacting directly with the veterinarians in this locale. And so we were interested in seeing how this collaborative effort went and what kind of developments might come about as a result of this meeting.
I see in a report that you shared with me that's called the New Professional Imperative, One World, One Health, that this is something that just started. This report was done in 2008. So this is a fairly new thing. It's something that has not been on for a very long time. I would like to know, because it's a collaborative effort from different organizations and from people that work from different fields. For people that don't know anything about this, I'll just mention a little bit and then I want you to get into it. It's medical doctors for human beings, veterinarians for animals of all kinds, and then the environment. Am I correct with that? Okay, and people would think, well, how are they all going to be working together? What is it that they have in common? I know a little bit what the answer might be, but I would like you, from your point as president of the Veterinarian Association of the United States, to let me your insight on that.
Sure. Well, I will digress a minute because of the statement that this is a new concept. And really, I would persuasively mention that it's a very old concept. Medicine, hundreds of years ago, even back to the Greek societies, they were looking at all aspects. And many of your earlier doctors were just as inclined to treat a spouse as a child, as an animal that was in that family, a horse, a cow, a sheep, something that they obtained. And it's only with the refinement of society, look what Henry Ford did. He used to make a piece of furniture or an automobile where one or two craftsmen just worked on that and worked on it, providing all the components. And he came up with the idea that we will run this through an assembly line, and someone will put in the engines and someone will put on the wheels. And so kind of in that whole idea, the human was extracted from the biological system that he resided in, and maybe like put up on a pedestal of human medicine. And they were studying that organism and kind of lost sight of the fact that he's interconnected to all of the animals that nourish us and that we care for and that live in the wild, and interconnected from the environment, the air we breathe, the sun, the rain, the water that we share. So this is a very old concept that is gaining once again recognition in our modern society, that this is a small world, that we're all interconnected and working on medical issues, even some medical issues that seem very specific for the human, working with them in a way that we can use knowledge from the veterinary field and other areas is very beneficial.